Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new day, a fresh beginning filled with opportunity, potential and purpose. The sun has risen, and with it comes a simple but powerful question. What will you do with this day? Every morning you wake up, you're not just opening your eyes to the world, you're opening the door to your future. You're being handed 24 golden hours that no one else can live for you. And the way you choose to start those hours sets the tone for everything that follows. The truth is, success doesn't begin with luck, talent, or even opportunity. It begins with habit. And the most important habits are the ones you do every single morning. Why the morning? Because it's your foundation. It's the launch pad of your mindset, your energy, your decisions, and your direction. If your morning is chaotic, unfocused, or reactive, your day will mirror that energy. But if your morning is calm, intentional, and disciplined, then you walk into the world ready to conquer. You become a force that is not swayed by distraction, fear, or laziness. Ladies and gentlemen, listen carefully. Your morning is your secret weapon. It's the difference between drifting through life and taking command of your destiny. The most successful people on this planet, the game changers, the visionaries, the leaders, they don't leave their mornings to chance. They craft them. They own them. They use their first waking moments to fuel their body, sharpen their mind, and align their spirit. But here's the beautiful part. You don't need to be rich, famous, or privileged to build a powerful morning routine. You just need to be committed. You need to decide that your goals are worth waking up for. You need to decide that your peace, your purpose, and your future matter more than hitting snooze. And that's what this video is about. Today I'm going to share with you 6 life-changing things you should do every morning to take full control of your life. These aren't just random tips. They are proven strategies used by the most disciplined, successful, and fulfilled people in the world. If you commit to them, if you show up consistently, your mornings will transform, and so will your entire life. So before we dive in, I want you to make a decision right now that from this day forward, you will no longer wake up and live by accident. You will live by intention. You will rise with purpose. You will start each day like your life depends on it, because in many ways, it does. This is your wake-up call. Let's unlock your potential one morning at a time. Let's begin. Wake up with purpose. Don't just wake up, rise up. Every morning you wake up, you're given a new opportunity, an invitation to take control of your life and shape it into something extraordinary. But let me ask you this. How do you wake up? Do you roll out of bed already dreading the day, hitting snooze again and again, just trying to make it through? Or do you wake up with purpose, with fire in your belly, knowing that each day is another brick you lay on the path to your dreams? Here's the truth. Your morning mindset sets the tone for your entire life. It's not about waking up early just to check off a box. It's about waking up with intention. Because when you start your day passively, you stay passive. But when you rise with purpose, your entire day bends to your will. You weren't created to exist on autopilot. You were created to live intentionally. So, before you reach for your phone, before you check your notifications or dive into everyone else's problems, pause, breathe, listen, because those first few minutes are sacred. That silence, that stillness, that's your power. That's your clarity. That's the moment you remind yourself who you are. Not who the world says you are, not who your past says you are, but who you truly are deep inside. A fighter, a creator, a leader, a survivor. Say this to yourself. Today is mine. This is my moment. I will not waste what I've been given. Because every time you open your eyes in the morning, you've been given another shot at life. And there are people who didn't get that chance today. So don't disrespect the gift. Don't let your life become a repeat cycle of regret and delay. This is your time to step up and say, I choose to live this day with focus, with drive, with gratitude. Start thinking like a champion. Champions don't wait for motivation. They create it. They wake up and command the day. They understand that how you start is how you finish. So start strong. Don't just rise physically. Rise mentally. Rise emotionally. Rise spiritually. Stand tall. Set your intentions. Declare your goals. The world may try to shake you, but your foundation will hold if you build it strong every morning. You owe it to yourself to begin each day with power, Because the moment your feet hit the ground, the universe takes notice. It's saying, let's see what you're made of. So, show it, prove it, live it. Don't just wake up, rise up. And rise like you mean it. Practice gratitude. Train your mind to see the good. The moment you open your eyes in the morning, you have a choice. You can focus on what's missing, or you can focus on what's already there. And that choice, it shapes your entire life. Gratitude isn't just a feel-good practice. It's a mindset shift. It's a power move. When you start your morning by recognizing what you already have, your breath, your strength, your mind, your opportunities, you immediately raise your frequency. You step into a state of abundance, not lack. You start seeing life differently. You stop saying, why is this happening to me? And you start saying, what is this teaching me? That one shift in perspective can completely transform your attitude, your energy, and your outcomes. Gratitude rewires your brain to seek the positive. And no, that doesn't mean ignoring your struggles. It means acknowledging your strength in spite of them. It means saying, yes, I've been through pain. Yes, I'm still facing challenges, but look at me. I'm still standing. I'm still here. I'm still moving forward. Each morning, take a moment to count your blessings. Out loud, if you have to. Don't just say, I'm grateful. Say, I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for this new day. I'm grateful for my growth, for my mind, for my resilience. Be specific. Feel it in your bones. Let it fill your spirit. Because here's the truth. What you focus on grows. If you focus on what's wrong, you'll see more wrong. If you focus on what's good, you'll attract more good. Gratitude trains your mind to look for beauty in places you used to overlook. It teaches you that even in the chaos, there is calm. Even in the pain, there is purpose. Even in the waiting, there is growth. You might not have everything you want yet. That's okay. But when you're grateful for what you do have, you open the door to receive more. It's a law of life. What you appreciate, appreciates. So each morning, before you dive into the rush, pause, breathe, reflect, and remind yourself, there is more right in my life than wrong. You have more to celebrate than complain about. I'm already blessed, and more is on the way. Gratitude keeps your heart soft and your mind sharp. It silences bitterness. It calms anxiety. It awakens joy. Make it a ritual, make it a habit. Because when you start your day with gratitude, you train your mind to win. Before the world even gets a chance to test you. Move your body, wake up your energy. Your body is the engine that carries you through life. And every morning, that engine needs to be awakened. Not with stress, not with chaos, but with intentional motion. Movement is medicine. It's energy, it's clarity. When you wake up and choose to move your body, you're sending a powerful signal to your brain. I'm ready, I'm alive, let's go. Too many people drag themselves into the day running on caffeine and fumes. But when you commit to moving your body, even for just a few minutes, you shift everything. Your mood lifts, your focus sharpens, your confidence rises. Your whole being comes online, and it doesn't have to be intense. You don't need a gym membership or a complicated routine. You just need to move. Press your arms to the sky, touch your toes and feel your spine awaken. Take a brisk walk and breathe in the morning air. Do a quick workout, push-ups, jumping jacks, yoga, dancing, anything that gets your blood flowing. Why is this so powerful? Because motion creates emotion. Your physical state directly impacts your mental state. You can't expect to feel alive and motivated if your body is stiff, sluggish, and still. But when you move, your brain releases endorphins, your body's natural mood boosters. Stress decreases, energy increases. You don't just feel better, you become better. Think about athletes, warriors, leaders. They don't roll out of bed and drag through the day. They start with fire, with intention, with discipline. They know that how they treat their body affects how they show up for everything else. And so should you. Your body is your foundation. If you want to succeed, you have to take care of the machine that gets you there. And movement doesn't just benefit the body, it boosts your mind, your motivation, and your momentum. You might think, I don't have time. But here's the truth. You don't have time not to. Because every day you skip movement is a day you fall behind on energy, clarity, and health. Start small. Be consistent. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever you can commit to. Make it non-negotiable. This isn't just about fitness, it's about focus. It's about showing up for yourself before the world asks anything from you. So tomorrow morning, before you check your phone, before you respond to the word, get up and move. Stretch. Breathe, walk, dance, jump. Do whatever wakes you up and reminds you you are strong, you are alive, you are ready. Move your body and you move your life. Every step, every stretch, every breath is you choosing to start your day in power. Plan your day with purpose. Don't let the day control you. If you don't control your day will control you. And that's how most people live, reacting, rushing, scrambling, putting out fires instead of building something intentional. But you're not most people. You're here because you want more out of your life. You want direction, clarity, and momentum. That's why one of the most powerful things you can do every single morning is plan your day with purpose. Not just make a to-do list, not just jot down random tasks, but set your priorities. Create your focus. Own your time. Here's the hard truth. If you don't give your time a job, someone else will. Your phone, your emails, your boss, your friends, everyone wants a piece of your attention. And if you start your day without a plan, you'll spend it chasing other people's agendas instead of building your own life. So how do you take control? Start by asking yourself 3 simple questions every morning. What are the top 3 things I must accomplish today? Not 10, not 20, just 3. The most important things that will move you closer to your goals. The things that matter most. These are your non-negotiables. What do I need to avoid to stay focused? Maybe it's social media, maybe it's overcommitting, maybe it's distractions you allow without realizing. Know what throws you off course and make a conscious choice to avoid it. How do I want to feel at the end of the day? Do you want to feel proud, peaceful, accomplished, grounded? Your answer will guide your actions, because how you want to feel should shape what you do. Planning your day doesn't have to take an hour. It can take 5 to 10 minutes. But the impact is life-changing. You're not just organizing time, you're creating direction. You're training your mind to think like a leader, not a follower. And here's the magic part. When you know what matters, you stop wasting energy on what doesn't. You say no to distractions. You say yes to your growth. You stop trying to do everything and start doing what actually counts. This habit alone can shift your entire life. Because when you live on purpose, you live with power. So tomorrow morning, grab a notebook, a planner, or even your phone, and take 5 minutes to plan your day. Be intentional, be focused, be clear, because your dreams are too important to be left to chance. And your time is too valuable to waste in confusion. Start every day with direction, and you'll end every day with progress. Don't let the day control you, control your day, and you'll control your destiny. Practice gratitude. Start with a thankful heart. Gratitude is not just a feel-good emotion. It's a powerful mindset that can completely transform how you experience life and how you show up every single day. So many people wake up in the morning and the first thing they feel is pressure. Pressure to perform. Pressure to fix things. Pressure to be better, to do more, to keep up. But what if you shifted that energy? What if, instead of waking up thinking about what's missing, you trained your mind to focus on what's already there? That's what practicing gratitude is all about. When you start your morning with gratitude, you rewire your brain to see the good instead of the lack. You shift from complaining to appreciating, from stress to peace, from scarcity to abundance. And this isn't just spiritual talk, science backs it up. Studies show that people who practice gratitude consistently report better moods, lower stress, stronger relationships, and even improved physical health. Because when you focus on what's right, your brain becomes more resilient. You stop dwelling on what went wrong yesterday and start embracing what could go right today. And the best part? It takes just 2 to 5 minutes each morning. Here's how you can make gratitude a part of your daily routine. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. In fact, the small things are often the most powerful. Maybe it's the roof over your head, the food on your table, the people who love you, or maybe it's just the fact that you woke up today with another chance to grow. Speak it out loud. Say, I'm grateful for, and complete the sentence. Your words have power. Saying them out loud reinforces them in your mind and body. It sets the emotional tone for your entire day. Feel it. Don't just list things. Let yourself feel the warmth of gratitude. Let it soften your heart, lift your spirit, and remind you of how much you already have, even as you strive for more. Here's the truth. Gratitude doesn't mean settling. It doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect. It means choosing to see the beauty even when things aren't easy. It means finding light in the middle of the storm and hope in the middle of the struggle. When you're grateful, your energy changes and so does your world. You become more patient, more compassionate, and more focused. You stop chasing happiness and start creating it from the inside out. So before you dive into your to-do list, take a moment to simply give thanks for your life, for your strength, for the opportunity to rise and try again. A grateful heart is an unstoppable force. Start your mornings with thanks, and you'll find more reasons to be thankful every day. Every great achievement in life starts with a vision. Before the dream becomes reality, it lives in your mind. That's why one of the most powerful things you can do every single morning is visualize your goals. To see yourself living the life you want, achieving what you desire, and becoming the person you're destined to be. Visualization is not some mystical technique. It's a focused mental exercise that trains your brain for success. Olympic athletes use it. Top performers in every industry use it. Why? Because your brain doesn't always distinguish between something vividly imagined and something experienced. When you mentally rehearse success, you build confidence, sharpen your focus, and align your actions with your goals. So what does that look like in your morning routine? Start by closing your eyes for just a few minutes. Breathe deeply, clear your mind. Then begin to imagine the version of yourself you're working to become. Picture it clearly. What are you doing? How do you look, feel, and carry yourself? What kind of energy are you giving off? Who's around you? What are you creating or building? Now zoom in on your goals for the day, the week, or the year. See yourself completing them with excellence. Imagine the pride you'll feel when you cross that finish line, make that call, deliver that speech, write that book, or finally launch that business. Visualize it with detail, with emotion, and with belief. Because when you can see it in your mind, it becomes easier to believe it, and when you believe it, you move differently. You walk with more certainty, you act with more purpose. You stop waiting for motivation and start becoming the source of your own drive. But don't just visualize outcomes. Visualize the process. See yourself overcoming the obstacles. See yourself pushing through the hard days. See yourself staying focused when others are distracted. This kind of mental preparation conditions your brain to handle challenges and stay committed. Visualization is a powerful tool, but it's even more effective when paired with intentional action. Once you've visualized your goals, ask yourself, what's one small step I can take today to bring this vision closer to reality? And then go take that step boldly, without hesitation. The life you dream of isn't just some far-off fantasy. It's a blueprint waiting to be built. And every morning, you have the opportunity to lay another brick. So take those few minutes, get still, get clear. Visualize your goals like they've already happened. Feel the joy, the pride, the power in your chest. And then carry that energy with you into your day. See it, believe it, then go live it. That's the mindset of a winner, and it begins every single morning. Now that we've walked through the 6 powerful habits that can elevate your mornings and ultimately your entire life, I want you to take a moment and reflect. This isn't just about getting up early. This isn't just about ticking off a to-do list before the rest of the world wakes up. This is about claiming your power every single morning. Ladies and gentlemen, your morning is your opportunity to set the tone for your life. It's the first step toward growth, success, and fulfillment. You don't need to overhaul your entire world overnight. You just need to start with one habit. And from there, build momentum. You see, consistency beats intensity every time. You don't need to meditate for an hour or journal 5 pages. Start small. Wake up just 15 minutes earlier. Stretch your body. Drink that water. Speak life into yourself. Plan your goals. Feed your mind. Fuel your body. Center your soul. Do it again tomorrow and the next day. And soon enough, you won't just have better mornings. You'll have a better life. Because when you win the morning, you win the day. And when you start stacking up winning days, you begin to build an unstoppable life. There will be days when you don't feel like it. There will be mornings when you want to crawl back under the covers. That's normal. That's human. But those are the moments that count the most. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, especially when you don't feel like doing it. It's in those quiet choices, the ones no one sees, that greatness is born. Let me tell you something you may need to hear today. You don't have to stay stuck. You don't have to stay tired, lost, or overwhelmed. You have the power to change. And it starts tomorrow morning. It starts the moment you decide. So make that decision right now. Draw a line in the sand. Tell yourself, I will no longer live on autopilot. I will rise with intention. I will own my morning. I will own my life. You were not born to be average. You were not created to simply survive. You were made to thrive, to lead, to shine. And the path to that version of you begins with a consistent, empowering morning routine. So as we wrap up this message, I want you to commit not just to hearing these words, but to living them. Don't let this be another video you watch and forget. Let this be the spark that lights a fire in your soul. Let this be the turning point. Start tomorrow. Start with purpose. Start like your dreams are waiting at the edge of the sunrise. Pustiara, wake up. Rise up, show up. Your future self is counting on you. Then remember, you don't have to be extreme, just consistent. More actions, repeated daily, create unstoppable transformation. Your mornings matter, your life matters. Now go make it count.